Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Erica Bell. I am so excited to be talking to you guys today about things not to bring to a concert. Here are 12 things, just leave it home. And these are specific for an indoor concert, say in a stadium, that kind of venue, okay? So I'll do a different one for outdoor venues. They have completely different kind of rules. So here are the things to leave at home when you go to your next concert. I am gearing up to go see Taylor Swift. I'm so excited. The last concert I went to was like at a small venue. It was Sister Hazel. It was like a concert, a charity benefit concert. It was great. So definitely a different feel than what I'm about to walk into with Taylor Swift at like a huge stadium. I've actually never been to this stadium. I'm seeing her in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium. So all sorts of different rules and tips and tricks. Let me know, are you going to a concert soon? Are you seeing Taylor Swift in Tampa too? Let me know. All right, let's get started. First thing, water bottle. Okay, you guys know I love bringing my water bottles. I hate plastic water bottles. You know, I prefer to use my own water bottle, and yeah. But each place has their own rules, right? So some stadiums say you can bring a water bottle that's unopened, so like a brand new plastic water, so you don't have to buy theirs. Some say you can bring a water bottle that's empty. They're all different. So either look up the rules before you go or just leave it at home, because here's the other thing. If you do, say you can bring your own water bottle in, you're then gonna have to carry it around because you're not gonna be able to bring a big bag in. You're not gonna be able to bring your backpack, so you're gonna have to carry it. So just think about that, which brings me to my next point. Don't bring a huge tote bag, a huge backpack, anything like that. You cannot do this anymore. I don't know the last time you went to a, concert that was at, like a larger venue, but you just can't do it. So some places you either have to bring a clear bag or it has to meet the requirements. So the bags that we can bring in Tampa are probably like this big. I think it's 6.5 by 4.5, if I'm remembering correctly, but it's small, okay? And it doesn't matter. Sometimes if they allow a clear bag, it can be any size. That's not the case everywhere, right? So sporting events at stadiums have different rules than concerts. They all have their own rules. Also, it depends on like what you're doing at that stadium or like what concert you're seeing, because the artists or the bands, performers, whoever, can sometimes like override and make their own rules. So you just want to double, triple, quadruple check what you can bring. You don't want to run the risk of getting there and having a larger bag and them saying, no, sorry, you can't bring that in. It's like, then what are you going to do? You're going to throw it away? You're going to hide it like in a bush somewhere so no one finds it? Then you have all your stuff. Anyways, I know it's a pain, but just make sure. The bags I like to bring are like a crossbody bag. That's what I'm gonna use. It's small. Basically, it fits my phone and some money and my ticket, and like, that's it. So some people like fanny packs, which I'm also in support of. It just doesn't work with my outfit for this trip. Some people like small backpacks. I personally usually love a small backpack, but not for this situation. People are bumping into you. I just don't like the idea that someone could kind of reach into my bag while I'm dancing, me thinking it's just someone else dancing or bumping into me, maybe taking something. I just don't like that idea. Also, with like a crossbody bag, you can easily get to your thing. So like, you can easily get your phone to take a video or take a picture, anything like that. I'll show you what I mean. All right, here are some bags, kind of like I was talking about, that I'm gonna bring. Mine is kind of similar to that, super small.
Here's something like sportier if you like that look. Again, just double check that it meets whatever kind of measurement requirements that you have, right? But here's a bunch of options, and the link will be in the description.
Okay, don't only bring cash or only bring a credit card, okay? Bring a combination of the two. You want to have both. Heaven forbid they don't accept one or the other and you've only brought that one that they don't accept, right? So bring both. Bring the amount of cash. You're probably gonna need a decent amount of cash if you're buying food or drinks. And then just in case they don't take cash, bringing a debit or a credit card that's like widely accepted. I have like my MasterCard here. I usually prefer to use like my Amex because it's linked with my Delta and so I get points, but a lot of places don't take Amex. Y'all know, if you're Amex people, you know that a lot of places sometimes don't want to use American Express. So bringing something that's like pretty widely accepted, I feel like that's like MasterCard's slogan of like everywhere you need to be or something. I don't know. Visa, it's probably the same way. So I would bring a combination of both. Don't just bring one or the other. The other thing is, don't just bring your ticket and forget your ID, okay? So a lot of times places need to see your ID to verify that you're actually the person that needs to get in with your ticket. Sometimes they don't, but just in case. Also, you're gonna need your ID if you're purchasing alcohol. They pretty much card everyone. It doesn't matter if you look like you're 105, like they're still gonna card you at most of these places. So just keep that in mind if you wanna purchase an adult overpriced beverage. Okay, this is just for show. Clearly, this is not a professional camera, but you have to leave your professional cameras at home. Most places, again, have like size limits or like lens specifications on what is considered like a professional camera. So just know that. Don't try to bring in your like massive, like awesome camera. Just plan to use your phone or something small like this because, again, heaven forbid you bring something that you can't bring in. Then what the heck are you gonna do with it when you get to the door, right? After you've waited 2 hours in line, you have this like forbidden item and they turn that away. Like, okay. This goes kind of with water bottle. Y'all know I love to bring my snacks. I love to have them with me. It's the mom in me. It's the thrifty person in me. I just like to BYOS, bring my own snack. Not gonna happen at these kind of places. So you can't bring your own food in. You know that, nothing new. Have to pay, $10 for a thing of popcorn. It is what it is. You just kind of have to know that going into it. Like, it's part of the experience. It is what it is. Also, going back to like the small bags, like where are you gonna put all those snacks? You just don't have room anyways, right? Okay, this is a big one. Y'all, don't wear open-toed shoes or uncomfortable shoes or brand new shoes, okay? So that's kind of in order of importance, right? So open-toed shoes. These concerts, like especially this Taylor Swift one, y'all know the frickin' disaster it was trying to get tickets. It's sold out. It's crowded. It's jam-packed. People are dancing around. You're gonna be dancing around. I'm gonna be dancing around. Don't bring your open-toed shoes. Don't bring those flip-flops. Not only are they uncomfortable, but people are gonna be stepping all up on your feet, and like you don't want anything to like ruin your good time, get in the way of your dancing. Same goes with uncomfortable shoes. They may be the cutest pair you own. You'd get one cute picture in them and then be miserable the rest of the night. It's not worth it. Take that picture at home, switch shoes, put on something comfortable for the concert. Or say you got new shoes, good for you, let me see them. Wear them before you go. Wear them the week before you do go to that concert, right? Make sure they are comfortable, because if they're brand new, you're rolling those dice. You're rolling the dice, and I would not recommend, okay? Too much jewelry or like bulky jewelry. your bangles are cute, I love them, but like, again, you're dancing, they're getting in your way, they're clanking, they're hitting people upside the head, they're making noise. Leave it at home, keep it pretty, minimal. Same with like chunky earrings, like they're getting in your hair, they're getting in your way. You want to be comfortable, and so that you can enjoy the experience. You don't want anything to take away from the experience of seeing your favorite band or your favorite artist live in concert, right? You just don't want anything to hinder that or get in the way of that. And speaking of things that are going to get in the way, a large hat or like headpiece. Obviously this is an example and it's an outdoor hat. So I know y'all are probably not gonna be wearing this to an indoor venue, but it's just an example, okay? Just an example. Listen, this is a collective experience. This is, like I said, tons of people coming together to experience it. Have some respect for other people, right? So this may be the most comfortable hat you own, but if it gets in the way of someone else, that's gonna ruin their time, right? And you wouldn't like it if someone else right in front of you was wearing this jumbo hat. So just leave that giant hat, giant headpiece at home. It probably wouldn't be that comfortable anyways for this type of venue. All right, most places are not going to let you bring in your selfie sticks. You're actually gonna have to talk to someone and have them take your picture of you and your friends. That it's okay, they'll do it. They'll probably ask you to do it. Again, it just is what it is. Or you can just take your own selfie using the length of your hand and you'll be okay, it'll be great. You can't bring that in. Also, all right, Rihanna, no umbrellas. I think it's actually planning to rain the day of our concert as of right now. We'll just have to run. Some places you can, bring in like ponchos. Y'all know, you've seen it. You've been to like that sporting event or that show. People are out front selling ponchos for like $50 plus your first, child, born or unborn, and you buy it. Like you just do it because you're miserable and there's nothing else you can do. So you may be able to bring a poncho in. Maybe you even pack one. Some of them you can just kind of wad up and put into your bag, or you just throw it away. Some of them are really thin. It's basically like a plastic bag that you're wearing over you. Totally fine. If it rains, because you can't bring that umbrella in. It's not a size thing. I think it's more of like a weapon thing. So just can't bring it in. And the last thing, don't bring a bad attitude. Okay, everyone has paid lots of money for these tickets, for this experience. Again, this shared experience. You may hate crowds. I personally don't love crowds. You may hate that you have to, buy a beer for $25 or, a soda for $15, whatever. Just don't let that get in the way. Go into it knowing that some things maybe are gonna be an inconvenience. You're gonna have to wait in line to go to the bathroom. Just certain things that are like maybe not super comfortable and not super fun, but it just is what it is. And just be patient. You will have a better time if you go into it like that. Leave your bad attitude at home and everyone around you will as well. I'm so excited, guys. I'm so excited. Tell me, again, are you going to see Taylor Swift? Where are you going to see her? Or are you gonna go see someone else? Tell me what you got coming up. Let me know any other don'ts that you would think of. Let me know. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. It makes a world of difference for me. Allows me to keep making these videos for y'all, which I love to do. So stay tuned. Talk to y'all soon. Thanks so much.